I'm talking about a fantastic nutritional product. It's called isLean. And you know what? When we had the opportunity to put this, that, and the other together, we knew we had a good possibility of showing people that their body had a whole lot more energy in it than they realized. And as soon as the market was open and the isLean went out, people started taking it. And you know how skeptics are. They're going to say, I don't know if this will work or not. But when they found that they had sustained energy, stamina all day long, when they found that they had the ability to think clearer and a lot more mobility, some of their joints that used to be kind of creaky began to loosen up and limber up a little bit. They were ecstatic. But you know what really got people excited the first week or two? Those inches that were coming off, those pounds that were finally showing that you could be the boss. And here we go, isLean. What makes isLean so unique? Well, it's obviously the companion product to the calorie-free. Now, calorie-free is unique in itself because we're designed to help lower the glycemic index, the glycemic load. And you know, people who are into pasta, bread, rice, potato, and sweets, they need calorie-free because those are the people that are up and down with insulin, up and down with sugar balance. All those people need to balance that out. That's called calorie-free. But isLean is the unique nutrition because it comes inside to do the cleansing. And many people don't realize this, but if you can pinch a little bit of fat on you, you have equal fat in your liver. And fatty livers are stubborn. They're tenacious. They are just going to stop a good progression in weight loss. Some people can exercise proficiently and change their eating lifestyle very well. But then they come back and say, but Dr. Charlie, I still don't lose like I want to. Well, it's all beginning in the hormonal balance. And when we start with the liver, we make everything come to our satisfaction. That means that we're going to work on phase 1 as well as phase 2 detoxification. And today you're in for a quick ride through the isLean story. When I sat down as a biochemist and I'm thinking nutritionally, I'm thinking the things that are out there that are safe and effective. And then I knew that what we needed was something that would be strong enough for the most stubborn case. Well, the first thing that popped in my little mind was Advantra Z. Now this is unique. Advantra Z comes from an orange, a bitter orange at that. Nobody would eat it because it's bitter. But when we put it in a capsule, more pleasant, easier to take. And Advantra Z is unique. It has the nutrition in it that can help the body to just simply break down the necessities of things that are holding back, like break down fat in a cell, release energy. Break down glucose in a cell, release energy. Break down the sugar and the protein and the fat in a cell and release energy. So when that happens, not at the expense of the body mass, we realized that Advantra Z was the perfect answer to helping the energy of the body to be released, but at the same time building lean body mass. So even people that don't need to lose weight, people that are thin and people who are into the athletic arena, the Advantra Z and isLean would be perfect for them because we're building lean muscle tissue. Neat thing about Advantra Z is that it decreases, because the energy is released here, it decreases the cravings over there. Sugar cravings and junk food cravings and all that kind of stuff. And the nice thing about Advantra Z is, look, it doesn't mess with your pulse rate, it doesn't mess with your heartbeat, and it doesn't raise your blood pressure. So Advantra Z became the very first product. Then we realized that in America, everybody we meet is chromium deficient. And we use a real neat little chromium called chromium polynicotinate. Now what this is the nutrition of choice to make the cell utilize insulin better. See, insulin needs to go in the cell, burn the fat, burn the sugar, release the energy, the dynamics. When chromium comes to play, people begin to actually literally burn calories more proficiently, even while they're sitting down, even while they're resting. So if you want to improve your insulin metabolism, the ability of the body to utilize insulin without making blood sugars dip down too low, without letting blood sugars erratically run away, chromium is it. And chromium is in our product primarily to diminish the sugar cravings. And you know people that are like that. Sugar cravings have to go. As we were studying, we realized that some things in the Brazilian rainforest, awesome stuff, yerba mate. Well, at Advanced Z, they told us that this product is better metabolized when you had a catalyst, something that makes it move across the bridge, something that makes it work faster and more proficiently. And instead of choosing a raw caffeine, which has its own side effects in itself, we use matine. It's a first cousin to caffeine. Matine is like caffeine, but without the jitteries, without the anxiety. And it's in our product for thermogenics. That means let the body burn the fat for energy more proficiently. And you know what? People love yerba mate. You know why? Because they think clearer and they have a clearer concentration. It's like, whoa, I didn't know I could wake up feeling so refreshed. They get a better REM sleep. They get a better night sleep. Energy in the day, better sleep at night. And the stamina, the vim, the vigor, the vitality is all day long. So yerba mate is our tonic rejuvenator, and it's in there for a purpose. Then, as we spoke earlier, this phase 1, phase 2, what do we call that? Liver, fatty liver, stubborn liver. And we found that the nutrition of choice for phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification is called milk thistle. Not just any ordinary milk thistle, the one that's standardized, the one that has the right percentage of the active ingredient. That's what our milk thistle is all about. This formula is put together with high science and great thought. And it's the ultimate way to pamper your liver. It's the best thing that I know of as a specialist in herbal nutrition to detoxify the liver. And anytime you can reduce a fatty liver, you're going to improve the bioflow. And when that happens, better colon activity, less opportunity for the body to store fat. So it helps the body to get rid of existing fat, but it also helps the body not to store fat. And ladies, you're going to love milk thistle. It is the anti-cellulite nutrition of choice. And it's for those people who are on the standard American diet, you know, low fiber, high fat, high sugar. If you're one of those, milk thistle is going to become your best friend. Now, the first cousin to milk thistle is called artichoke. And it makes milk thistle work faster. That's the reason people that are taking isXperia's, they're calling back the first week and saying, look, I finally lost a pound or 2 or 3. And people like quick results. They like it when you can start metabolizing faster. But artichoke is neat because it's a stool softener, and it'll keep you from being constipated. You see, when the bile flows through, it means that everything moves smoothly, and you're detoxifying your body proficiently. Therefore, it's a quicker weight loss result. So milk thistle and artichoke are in isXperia's for a purpose. Then we come along and we have all these people that are just junk food addicts, and they crave everything under the sun. They say, I crave salt, I crave sugar, I crave junk food. And what happens is we find that that's a mental aspect. And in the Herbal Nutrition Gallery, we have a hypericum, that's the name of the stuff. It goes by this fancy name, St. John, and they use the word wort, W-O-R-T. That's an Old English word for plant. So it's a St. John's plant. What happens when you feel good, when you have a sense of well-being, when you're in control? Well, the first thing you do with St. John's wort is you shut that sweet tooth off.